comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Day Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms. Stay updated on all Dead Wolves content, like, comment, and subscribe on all the major platforms.
What's good, live? What's good, live? Welcome. Welcome. I just got some good news. I just got me a new overnight job. My bad. I just got me an overnight job. I just got the good news. I'm so hyped right now, and I'm already live. Let's get it, baby! I'm back, baby! I'm back, baby! Got the overnight job, baby! 22 an hour, shorty. Let's go! What's good with y'all? What's good, y'all, bro? Welcome to the motherfucking Dead Wolves Spill and Chill with your boy, Professor Ghost. Chad, you hear me? Hey, Jess, hey, don't worry, hey, Smo, they still hiring too. It's if you live in the DMV area, that joint not far. From Capitol Boulevard, from Morgan Boulevard and shit. It's over there. Honorable, appreciate that, gang. Appreciations. Just sights off, needed that. Now, I've been out of work for like a year because of my hand injury. I had a terrible dog bite incident and almost lost my damn finger. Now, I'm back, though. Are you in Michigan? Oh, okay. All right. It's heavy out in Michigan, boy. Hey, I know it's good. That's good. There's good little trades out there. There's a good trades going out in Michigan. I love the he said, fuck that dog. Try to take your boy out. I had to get him up off me, though. I got him up off me, though. I said, I can still got my finger. No. Got him up off me. But it's Thursday morning, Mo. It's Thursday morning. What y'all on, man? How y'all feeling? Like I said, yeah. There you go. Dang, that's like that. Yeah, see, I knew about that. 25 and older, yeah. See, yeah, that's like that. Benefits. There's benefits in every state. But we here. We're gonna check out this Diddy leaks audio in court that changes everything. Like, I don't know. Like, I ain't too big, and I ain't like here, there was. We ain't gonna keep pushing this. Like this, like everybody wanna talk about it, but I'm only talking about the stuff that, you know. Yeah, I'm just talking about the stuff that people really need to see. Like everybody just keep regurgitating the same thing. I'm all facts, all good stuff. Like here we ain't doing none of that bullshit. Jay-Z next. Don't worry, I got Jay-Z on my chopping block. He on my chopping block. Yeah. Now here we go. Enough of me talking. Let's get up into this video. Let me get up in this video.
We're now getting a closer look at the mountains of evidence federal investigators collected at the homes of P. Diddy leading up to his indictment.
Following the federal indictment against him, the internet has been full of witnesses and victims of Diddy's actions coming forward with accusations. Beyond accusatory words, leaks relating to Diddy have flooded the internet. From leaked videos of assault to leaked audios and pictures, it doesn't look good for the bad boy of the music industry. In a shocking twist, Diddy has revealed that he too has things to expose and audios to leak. Who would have thought that something like this could have such a drastic effect on...
Real quick. Hey, chat. Before I know they're going to talk about it because they have to. They always do. Do y'all really think that's Diddy in jail? I don't. I don't think that's Diddy. It's going to get to a part where it's going to show the pictures, but I don't really think that's Diddy in jail. If you guys seen the mug shot, that is not Diddy. His head looked like a light bulb. And like he doesn't have the moles or bumps that we know Diddy to have on his face. Like that's not Diddy, y'all. We woke up. Yeah, everybody got to wake up all the way. Yeah, they got body doubles. I really believe it's a body double. That's not the real Diddy, y'all. Pay attention. Like that wasn't the real Epstein. Did nobody pay attention? Did nobody do comparisons? But that wasn't the real Epstein.
Diddy's case. Which of these leaks have found their way into the courtroom? Take a deep breath and dive in. Audio leaks affect Diddy's detention. Over the years, various leaks related to Diddy have put him in a tight spot, alleging one misdeed or another and threatening to expose his alleged dark act. One such leak was a video that surfaced on social media, featuring an explicit audio recording that allegedly captured...
Now this, I don't understand why people didn't say anything when he did this interview. This interview was so cringe. It was cringe as fuck. It really was. It was a cringe ass video. I don't know why he did that interview. Like they said, are you into men or women? He said, whatever my mood is. Like, come on, Mo.
Sean Diddy Combs and Meek Mill in a compromising situation. The video, posted by a user who identified himself as Diddy's former bodyguard, quickly gained traction. The man in the video claimed he had recorded the sounds on his phone and the internet was set ablaze. Adding more complexity to the already controversial topic, Jaguar Wright came forward with revelations of her own. She alleged that the audio leak was orchestrated by Nicki Minaj. According to Wright, Nicki Minaj recorded the audio clip during a wild party in Calabasas, capturing the shocking interaction between Meek Mill and Diddy. This alleged recording, which has not been confirmed as real or fake, has resurfaced amid a wave of abuse, sexual assault, and sex trafficking claims against Diddy. Wright claims that Nicki had been sitting on this explosive piece of evidence for years, waiting for the right moment to release it. The timing of this leak, coinciding with Diddy's other controversies, only added fuel to the fire. Meek Mill has denied any wrongdoing. The Philly MC has been vocal about his innocence, dismissing the allegations as baseless and unfounded. Diddy has remained silent on the matter, likely preoccupied with his other legal battles and accusations. One such accusation came in a lawsuit from Lil Rod, Diddy's former producer who worked on his The Love album. The lawsuit filed by Lil Rod against Diddy is a detailed and disturbing account of the alleged misconduct that took place during their professional relationship. The 70-page document outlines a series of shocking allegations. One of the most serious allegations made by Lil Rod is that of sexual assault. According to the lawsuit, Diddy groped Lil Rod's anus and crotch without consent on several occasions. The lawsuit claims that Diddy used his position of power to exploit Lil Rod's admiration and vulnerability. Lil Rod also alleges that Diddy forced him to watch explicit videos as a means of normalizing inappropriate behavior. One such video featured Stevie J, a figure Lil Rod idolized, engaging in homosexual acts with a Caucasian male without a condom. Diddy allegedly told Lil Rod, "This is a normal practice in the music industry. Look, even Stevie J is doing it." This manipulation was aimed at breaking down Lil Rod's resistance and making him more compliant. The allegations extend beyond sexual misconduct to include drug dealing. Lil Rod claims that he was given drinks laced with cocaine and other hard drugs while living in Diddy's house. These substances were used to weaken his willpower and make him more susceptible to Diddy's advances. Shockingly, the lawsuit also implicates other artists, including one that bears striking similarities to Meek Mill. According to Lil Rod, Diddy disclosed that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with a male rapper whose description fits Meek Mill, a Philadelphia-bred rapper and former boyfriend of Nicki Minaj. This allegation gave more substance to the leaked explicit audio. Diddy's defense was swift and clear. His lawyer, Sean Holley, labeled Lil Rod a liar and accused him of seeking an undeserved payday. Holley dismissed the allegations in a statement saying, "His reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines."
He's not freaky, okay? That's like, he's on a whole nother level, right? We gotta make him, he's just Diddy. He's too Diddy for me, like. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Me, two females, I love throw me a good freak off like that. You know, Diddy? Diddy invites the neighborhood. Like Diddy on a whole nother level. They said Diddy, we used to go outside and but did he do it? Hey. In the comments eating me up.
As bold as Diddy's defenses were, Lil Rod did not come forward with empty claims. According to his lawsuit, he has evidence to back up all his claims.
All right, my bad. I don't want this pausing, but I'm sorry, y'all. This is a funny ass Thursday. I'm feeling good. I know you guys feeling good. I'm here to put a smile on y'all face, but he got his butt played with. All right, I just want y'all to remember that. I'm sorry for laughing. But then he woke up. He said it in the court paper. He woke up and he liked it. Yeah. Yeah. They all liked it till they didn't like it. Till it wasn't funny no more. Hey, you gotta be like this, Mo. Did he promise all this stuff? He got promised all this stuff, and did he just try and fuck? Did he just want some booty? Did he go tell? And we're, you know, as men, yeah, now he a victim. You know, us as men, we gonna say whatever to get the booty. You know, we gonna tell women whatever. I take you out, girl. That's how Diddy did all these motherfuckers. That's why he take him shopping. That's why Diddy. That Diddy take you shopping. You owe him. You owe him.
Up to the tone of hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings. This has the potential to be the most damaging of leaks that Diddy has ever faced if the claims are true. Diddy also found himself implicated in an allegation against his son, Christian Combs. Grace O'Marseille, a steward on a yacht rented by Diddy, accused Christian of physically and sexually assaulting her. According to the lawsuit, Grace alleges that the yacht, which was supposed to be a wholesome family excursion, turned into a hedonistic environment filled with intoxicated people, suspected sex workers, celebrities, and drugs. The response from the Combs family's lawyer, Aaron Dyer, has categorically denied the allegations, calling them lewd and meritless claims made up of manufactured lies and irrelevant facts. However, Grace O'Marseille's lawsuit states that claims that Lil Rod possesses recordings of the alleged encounters. The attached transcripts support her claims that Christian Combs forced her to take drinks that were allegedly laced with drugs and allegedly became violent, grabbing her arm, groping her, and proceeding to kiss her neck, face, and hands when she tried to leave. In a separate incident, Grace alleges that Christian tried to force her to perform oral sex on him in the yacht cinema. These allegations also implicate his father, Sean Combs, who is named as a defendant in the lawsuit for premises liability as he chartered the luxury yacht. Diddy felt the blow dealt by these leaks in court when facing the recent federal charges leveled against him. On the 17th of September 2024, Diddy appeared at the U.S. District Court in New York, where he was formally charged with sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. The indictment also included allegations of kidnapping, forced labor, bribery, and other crimes. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, declared his client's innocence, describing the freak-offs as consensual. Despite the defense's arguments, Diddy pleaded not guilty to all charges. However, the court denied Diddy bail after prosecutors argued that he posed a significant risk to the trial. They reported that Diddy had already tried to obstruct the government's investigation by repeatedly contacting victims and witnesses, feeding them false narratives of events. The judge cited Diddy's anger issues and history of substance abuse as reasons for keeping him detained until the trial. This was proven in a recent leak involving a lawsuit by Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie. Cassie's lawsuit alleged that Diddy regularly beat and kicked her, leaving her with black eyes, bruises, and blood. She described being coerced into drug-fueled, days-long sexual performances known as freak-offs, which Diddy allegedly filmed for his own pleasure. Diddy denied the allegations, accusing Cassie of extortion. The case was settled for an undisclosed amount a day after it was filed, with Diddy maintaining his innocence. Then, on the 17th of May 2024, CCTV footage was leaked showing Diddy assaulting Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel in 2016.
Mo, I'm talking about, this is my favorite part, Mo. Like, Diddy should have been a football player. Do you see, like, do you guys understand how agile he is at his age? Like, you seen him he had 2 fingers. Like y'all don't understand. This man was holding the towel with 2 fingers, and he was clutching down that hallway. He caught her. It was like he was He had and the towel ain't go nowhere. He was like, he did this shit before. But y'all want to see something funny? Y'all want to see something funny, not funny? Real quick. Hold on. Y'all know that's not the first time we seen Diddy in that white towel, right? That is not the first time we seen Diddy in that white towel, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you guys something real quick. Hold on. I want to show you guys something real quick. You guys probably not old enough to remember Diddy's history. This is not the first time we seen Diddy in a white towel. It honestly is not. Hold on. Don't believe the hype, guys. Hold on. I'll show you. Let me show you guys. Don't believe the hype. Like, this is the first, not the first time. Okay. All right, guys. This is not the first time. You know, this is not the first time we see Diddy in the town. Let me show you guys something. I got something I want you guys to see real quick. You guys think like this. This is not the first time we seen Diddy in the town, okay? Just in case you guys aren't old enough to remember, you guys, all right? Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something. All right, if you guys aren't old enough to remember, Diddy had a song called Diddy, named after him when he changed his name to Diddy. Okay? Now, pay attention.
I want to see you work it out, girl. Now, hold up, stop.
Look, this is not the first. That's not the first time we seen him in a white towel.
I know you've heard my name before.
He is a white towel master. White. He's a white belt, black belt in a white towel. He got a black belt and white towel.
But did not want to say my government name.
Look at his face.
Sean
You see
Combs.
those bumps? Like, that is not
Sean
on the
Combs.
prison face.
Some of you may even know me as Puffy P. Diddy. But I just wanted to get the record straight. That when they talking about the shiny suit, they talking about me. And oh yeah, next time say my name. If you really a man, just call on Shiny Suit Man! Now hold up, stop.
Now, tell me you guys don't remember that shit, Mo. He's, like, everything he says is so cringe as fuck. He said, if you're a man, then say my name. Like, you guys heard that? Like, everything he says is cringe as fuck. It's like you gotta be aware of what you're saying, dude. Like,
And oh yeah, next time say my name. If you really a man, just call on Shiny Suit Man.
why? Why if you're a man, why it just couldn't be a woman? Why you all right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Diddy gotta stop, bro. Diddy gotta be stopped, bro. Like, Diddy has to be stopped. We gotta stop Diddy. That is like, it's cringe as fuck. That is cringe as fuck. Like, that's not the first time we seen him at the
16.
time.
The disturbing video showed Diddy pushing Cassie to the floor, kicking her, and attempting to drag her by her shirt. Diddy was ordered to be detained at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center. His lawyers appealed the decision, offering to place him under the watch of a round-the-clock private security team. However, Judge Andrew L. Carter Jr. ruled that even under those terms, Diddy could still use employees to contact witnesses. This was supported by another leak involving a private investigator allegedly hired by Diddy in light of the Lil Rod lawsuit. Russell Green was allegedly hired by Diddy to gather information on Rodney Jones and his family. The allegations took a dark turn when it was revealed that Green had allegedly contacted the mother of Rodney Jones's child and even tried to intimidate the 8-year-old girl for information about her father. This shocking behavior raised many eyebrows, but Green's involvement didn't stop there. As the lawsuit continued to unfold, the private investigator was allegedly harassing individuals who were discussing the case on social media. Vicky May, a popular TikToker, shared the details of the lawsuit with her followers. She read directly from the court documents, making it clear that everything she mentioned was alleged. However, she was contacted by Russell Green, who requested to speak with her. On March 29th, Vicky made a phone call with Green, who claimed that the information she was sharing was inaccurate and fabricated. He allegedly tried to get her to take down the post, saying,
I want to caution you as a journalist, as what you're doing or the entertainment that you're doing, you're actually causing a little bit more harm.
The implications of this interaction were clear. Diddy's camp was actively trying to silence those who spoke out against him. It is obvious that more leaks like these would likely deal even more damage to Diddy's case as it progresses. It is also becoming clear that these leaks could have negative impacts on other celebrities than Diddy. Celebrities in the crosshairs of leaks. Diddy's eldest son, Justin Combs, was named as a defendant in the sexual assault and harassment case against Diddy. The amended complaint by music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones mentions the phrase sex trafficking 50 times. Lil Rod alleges that Diddy made Justin solicit prostitutes, underage girls, and sex workers, and would engage in freak-offs. While this lawsuit is still very much active, Lil Rod is also accusing Diddy and Justin of a huge cover-up of their involvement in a shooting at a Los Angeles recording studio in 2022. The details of the complaint describes a shooting at Chalice Recording Studio on the 12th of September. Lil Rod's version of the shooting claims that he heard Diddy, Justin, and the murder victim known as G in a heated conversation in the studio. The conversation was moved out of the studio and into a restroom close to where Lil Rod was seated. After the move into the bathroom, Lil Rod heard multiple gunshots. He was approximately 2 feet away from the bathroom when gunshots rang out. He explained in the document that when the bathroom door opened, Mr. Combs and Jay Combs exited, while G was lying on the restroom floor in a fetal position, holding his stomach and bleeding out of his leg-hip area. Lil Rod's lawsuit mentioned that Diddy gave instructions for the people present during the shooting to inform the police that he had nothing to do with the shooting. Another celebrity mentioned in Lil Rod's lawsuit was Cuba Gooding Jr. According to the amended lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, the incident involving Cuba Gooding Jr. occurred in January 2023 on Diddy's yacht. Diddy introduced Lil Rod to Cuba, wanting the duo to get to know themselves better, and then left them all alone. This was when Cuba started to make unwanted advances and touched Lil Rod inappropriately. To support his claims, Lil Rod's lawsuit includes a photo.
I ain't even gonna lie, that looks sus as hell. Like, you see how his hand is? You see how his hand is right there? No, that's not, bro. He's just cheesing. He's loving it. He loving it. Like he loving it. He's loving it.
Purportedly shows Gooding with his arm around Lil Rod,
Jeffrey
and another
Gold.
picture allegedly shows Diddy and Gooding talking on the yacht, suggesting that Diddy was aware of Gooding's presence and possibly his actions. Although Diddy and his legal team have dismissed the lawsuit and referred to it as pure fiction, both Justin and Cuba have found themselves in the legal sea Diddy is swimming in. Another defendant listed in Lil Rod's amended complaint is the CEO of Universal Music Group.
Now, when will we ever? I will, but when outside of Deadwoods, we find somebody do a Lucian Grange deep dive, because that's not his real name. Not like everybody need to understand that when he said Cuba like that. After I seen the movie Atlas with Cuba goofing, I knew it was something. Yeah. Actually, with Cuba, I knew it was something wrong with him when he did that damn movie with the damn sled dogs. Yeah, that was like showing his mental leaving when he did that movie with the when he went up Alaska. And he had the dogs. He had inherited them sled dogs. I forgot what the name of that movie was, but I really think that's when he started losing. Like his mind, like that's when I seen something was wrong with him. But Lucian Grange, this dude, it's not even his real name. None of them, like once they become billionaires, all them elites, those are not their real last names. Those are not their real first names. These people change their names several times. Like you got background on a lot of people. Like Adam 22 of No Jumper. His name is Adam Grandmaster or something. He's from a lineage, of colonizers. So all these rich people, like it's a lot.
Group, Lucian Grange. He is accused of aiding and abetting Diddy, specifically in racketeering and sex trafficking. According to Lil Rod, Grange played a crucial role in facilitating Diddy's operations by providing financial support and turning a blind eye to the rampant criminal activities within Diddy's organization. The complaint alleges that Universal Music Group, under Grange's leadership, had a licensing agreement with Diddy's Love Records. As the CEO, Grange had a duty to ensure that the financial support provided to Diddy was not being used for illegal activities such as sex trafficking, drugs, and laced alcohol. However, Lil Rod claims that Grange failed to fulfill this duty and instead allowed Diddy to use these resources to further his criminal enterprise. One of the most damning allegations in the complaint is that Grange was aware of the criminal activities taking place within Diddy's organization and chose to ignore them. The complaint suggests that Grange's position of power and influence allowed him to shield Diddy from facing the consequences of his actions. This raises serious questions about the extent of Grange's involvement and the level of accountability within the music industry. In response to the allegations, Grange has vehemently denied any wrongdoing. His attorneys have filed a motion to dismiss the complaint, calling the accusations offensively false and completely untrue and absurd. In a sworn statement to the court, Grange described the allegations as completely untrue and vowed to pursue legal action against the plaintiffs and their counsel for making such false claims. Grange's attorney, Donald S. Zacharin, has also issued a statement calling the complaint offensively reckless and promising to demonstrate the falsity of the claims. Another celebrity dragged into Diddy's mess is Young Miami. The connection between Young Miami and Diddy first came to light in early 2022 when they were spotted together at various events and rumors of a romantic relationship began circulating. From lavish parties to intimate...
Now, you know them. Yeah, I don't know them personally. But another one, Young Miami, like he's talking about her right here. Like you see what she's trying to do now. She's trying to separate herself from Diddy and all that. But you can't. You in that. Like look at you back then. You were so pressed to be everywhere with him. I remember she told the chick she could have Diddy make her eat her butt. Yeah, she went to court. She got sued for that. Yeah, there's no separating it. Yeah, she thinks she's in it. Like, you're not innocent. No, there's no separating yourself. Like, once you do this, once you go public with this man, like, there's no going back. There's no, I'm trying to separate myself. No, I don't want to hear that shit. You be backdooring niggas. Nah.
dinners. Their public appearances sparked speculation, with many wondering if there was more to their relationship than met the eye. It was finally understood that they dated on and off between 2021 to 2023 before calling it quits. Although Young Miami has no direct involvement in Diddy's alleged crimes, the fact that she...
I ain't gonna lie, his outfit, fire, but he gotta lose the roses though. Outfit, fire, I fuck with that fit, I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, no bullshit, attention, yeah. She got a podcast with the little with the funny dude, the funny dressing dude, Saucy Santana. Yeah, I ain't interested in that.
she has the level of association that she does with Diddy has put her on the spotlight. Lil Rod mentioned her in his amended complaint, not as a defendant, but as part of Diddy's sex trafficking operation, saying that Young Miami was paid a monthly fee to be one of Diddy's sex workers. He also accused her of delivering a drug called pink cocaine to Diddy on a private jet. His complaint also alleges that Young Miami's cousin, named Jane Doe 1, assaulted him. Jane Doe 1 forced her way into the bathroom when Lil Rod was using it. She started groping him while using her mouth to forcefully perform oral sex on him. Lil Rod fought.
Hey, I'm sorry, but
one of Diddy's sex workers. He also accused her of delivering a drug called pink.
All right, now that I see you see it like that, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the Future, one of his album covers, where he had the pink smoke and the blue smoke. I think I'm reaching. I'm gonna leave that alone, Chad. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna do some studies on that. I think I found some symbolism.
Pink cocaine to Diddy on a private jet. His complaint also alleges that Young Miami's cousin, named Jane Doe 1, assaulted him. Jane Doe 1 forced her way into the bathroom when Lil Rod was using it. She started groping him while using her mouth to forcefully perform oral.
Yeah, there you go, Just. You know what I'm talking about. So you seen it too. It reminded you of that damn album cover too, remember? The one where he had the pink smoke. Yeah, the pink smoke and the blue smoke. Yeah, hey, I know I'm not reaching. Hey, it sounds like I reach it first. Now I know I'm not tripping. Somebody else knows that. I know what I'm talking about. That is symbolism. That like when I seen like, excuse me. But if you remember, I think it was that album and the one before it or after, he used another jump where it was just a colored smoke. But to me, I was like, that smoke means something and the color. And now that this Diddy shit coming out, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back later this week. Yeah, I'm gonna be back later this week with more of that because I got a symbolism video I'm working on, yeah, and I just something I gotta add in. I'm glad I seen that.
Sex on him. Lil Rod fought her off and left the bathroom, but Jane Doe 1 refused to take no for an answer. She followed him, undressed herself, and tried forcing herself on him in the presence of Diddy and his staff. While this was going on, Diddy and his associates could be heard laughing loudly. All this puts Young Miami in the long line of celebrities under public scrutiny due to their association with Diddy. Away from the sexual allegations and onto spicier rumors, there have been some about Meek Mill's relationship with Diddy. The question has been whether it is.
All right, now, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. If you are a Meek Mill fan, you are not gonna like me, okay? You're not gonna like me. Because I got some things to say as a man, as a grown man, a real man. I serve the base. That is the. Hey, Just. Hey, we gotta link up in the Discord. Yeah. You never really like. I don't. I never did. It was just always something about Meek. It was like, I'm an Aquarius, all right? So it's easy for me to like to see in the people, like see them. When he first of all, his flow, he don't grow with the audience, with the crowd, his fans that he came in with. He never understood in nothing. Told me everything. Hey, yes, yeah. Hey, so what about when this motherfucker did that video in the pool? I really think that was after, the freak off. Cause the way he was up in that pool on there, like what grown man you ever seen in the pool like that? Like, all right, yeah, when we sitting on the wall like that, like I'm trying to have my knees on the ground of the pool, or my legs are gonna be against the wall. We're stomach and chest on the wall like that on the side of a pool, right? This That dude had that booty tooted, bro. Like, I ain't never see a grown man like that. I ain't never see a grown man like that in the pool, bro.
Strictly business between them, or if there is something more. The alleged audio of Meek and Diddy engaging in sexual activities hasn't helped Mills' case either. Mills faced backlash from the public after Lil Rod hinted at a deeper.
He didn't record that. All right, chat. Don't believe that. All right. Do you really think this dude was at a Diddy party? I mean, he could have. They said Diddy got niggas off the street. But I really think that video, yeah, there you go, Just. That video, that clip was from Nicki. Nicki sent that shit. And I believe Jaguar right when she said that. And I ain't even had, Jaguar Wright ain't even had to say it because I've been thought of that. Because remember, Nicki been, you know, trying to hint that the nigga gay. But she just say she was just waiting for Diddy to get exposed. That's why she couldn't say nothing at first. Because remember back when she did that live with Nicki Minaj and the security, So when she did that little live with Soulja Boy, and she asked Soulja Boy, she thinking some down low dudes in the industry. Yeah, she been one to snitch. She been one to snitch.
Possibly romantic relationship between Meek Mill and the Bad Boy Records mogul. Amidst the chaos, Meek Mill decided to address the rumors head on. He took to Twitter to challenge the veracity of the claims. In a bold move, Meek offered a $1 million reward to anyone who could prove the rumors about him and Diddy being in a romantic relationship. He tweeted, "I will personally give you $1 million if these stories add up to anything weird beyond trench hood level. It's two things we can't do in the trenches. It's no way y'all know what type of man I am, #Cybertruck at 12 Tap and Lil Buddy." This tweet.
All right. Besides this nigga just keep telling us he gay, what if everybody shows you proof? So we all get $1 million? I don't think you have enough money like that, all right? So it's like, you shouldn't say shit like that when it's actual proof. It's actual proof. You got it. I seen the worst picture of you ever, Meek Mill. You had a gun. You had some red booty shorts on, Meek Mill, and you was bent over like a chick, and you had a gun, a handgun tucked between your legs with the gun pointing at the mirror, and you bent over and bro, you are a wild ass Diddy dude, boy. Shut up. $1 million.
Which was supposed to dispel the rumors, did the exact opposite, with many replies indicating that Meek's attempt at clearing the air was a huge mistake. One reply said, "Bro, just log off Twitter. Every time you tweet, it will get worse." Another reply said, "If you know who you is, you would have kept quiet, unbothered by what they saying on this app. You coming out trying to clear the air was the big mistake. You indulge them to troll you and smear you, like Diddy." All of Meek's efforts to dispel the rumors went down the drain, as the public remains fascinated and eager to know how this drama would end in the coming weeks. Among the more recent updates following the arrest of Diddy is the mysterious deletion of tweets in Usher's ex account. Why would a high-profile celebrity delete his entire tweets shortly after his friend and mentor get arrested and in the middle of a tour? Well, Usher shared a tweet to explain what happened. "Account got hacked and damn y'all ran with it. See you tonight at Intuit Dome." This explanation didn't answer the many questions with most people calling total BS on Usher's explanation. The idea that a hacker would successfully hack into his account and would rather delete all his posts instead of posting random tweets or trying to run a fast one on his fans sounds untrue. A reply said what most people had in mind: "Nobody's buying that dude. You better find yourself a nice non-extradition island to go to and stay there for a while." Another user asked, "Somebody hacked you to delete tweets? Where they do that at?" With the close relationship between Usher and Diddy and how supportive they've been of each other all through the years, someone might think that Usher was trying to distance himself from all the controversy surrounding Diddy. Also, the timing and coincidence of the hack is too perfect, almost as though someone guilty by association is trying to get rid of incriminating evidence. Speaking of evidence, several raids carried out on Diddy's homes have produced some chilling ones. Diddy's treasures found. On March
Oh, man, my bad. Appreciate that. But yeah, my bad. Hey, thanks for that, gang. Yeah, they should have been did something on Dan Snyder. Mo. He should have been a part of this Diddy case, too. Because, remember, he was on Nickelodeon. Him and Dan Snyder teamed up. You know, they was working together. And Diddy had those little kids on that show. What show was that? I forgot. But he had the little kids put the helicopter in the little boy pants. Poor Drake. Ain't no poor Drake, Just. Nah, ain't no poor Drake. Drake need to stay his ass up in Canada where the fuck he belong, bro. Yeah, he colonized. Hey, but that's the thing, though. I think Kendrick Lamar fucked the game up because Drake was supposed to be the next P. Diddy. And that's the truth. If you notice how Drake's career was going, Drake was supposed to be the new Diddy. That's why Diddy was getting out. Yeah, he said, yeah. Hey, don't worry about that. We already know we come in the Discord, we can say whatever.
25th, 2024, Homeland Security agents raided the homes of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. The raids were part of an ongoing sex trafficking investigation that had already captured national attention. What they discovered was nothing short of astonishing. Hundreds of hidden cameras, strategically placed in every room to capture every private moment.
But people don't know. Yeah. People don't even know. They did that raid for like 7 to 8 hours. They was walking through them tunnels. They was going through them tunnels. That look up the raid. That raid lasted for like 8-9 hours, shorty.
The sheer number and placement of these devices suggested a deliberate and calculated effort to monitor and record the activities of anyone who entered Diddy's homes. The discovery of these hidden cameras has raised serious questions about the extent of Diddy's surveillance operations.
It's time for a new power.
Used to gather incriminating evidence, or were they part of a more sinister plan to control and manipulate those within his inner circle? This revelation comes amid a lawsuit filed by record producer Lil Rod, who alleges a disturbing pattern of sexual misconduct, forced drug use, and grooming. Diddy allegedly used these cameras to record the activities of the extensive drug-fueled freak-offs. According to an agent of the Department of Homeland Security who took part in the raid, the chilling discoveries made at Diddy's home painted a picture of a man as bad as Jeffrey Epstein. Speaking on the sheer volume of electronic devices and recordings found, the agent said, "If you were in those sex parties, you were being recorded from every possible angle, including angles you wouldn't have known about," revealing that the devices were also set up so that Diddy could watch the footages remotely on his phone or have them casted to a TV in a different room on the premises. With the revelation of this detail, many have asked and wondered if these footages would be used as evidence against Diddy and his associates. On the other hand, there is speculation that Diddy might hand over incriminating recordings of various high-profile entities in order to secure a deal with the authorities. This speculation stems from the recent claims from various sources alleging that Diddy has been working with the authorities. The first of such claims came from Suge Knight, a former Diddy rival and co-founder of Death Row Records. In a recent interview from prison, Knight alleged that Diddy had been working with the FBI for years, providing them with crucial information about the inner workings of the rap industry. According to Knight, Diddy's cooperation with federal authorities was a strategic move to protect his empire and eliminate his rivals. Knight claims that Diddy was one of their key informants, feeding them information about rival labels, artists, and even criminal activities in exchange for protection and leniency. This
I know about
supported
Bohemian
by
Grove.
Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard. Deal revealed that confidential
Yeah, I know about
informants were
Bohemian
entitled to
Grove.
financial incentives.
Oh, we can
But
fall
since
in
Diddy
all
was
that.
a
We can get into
millionaire,
all
the
that.
only
I'm
incentive
live
he
for
needed was to be able
live
to get
for a
away with
minute.
shady
We gonna get into all
activities and
that.
get out of
I'm
sticky
talking
legal
about to wake people up. This
Amidst
this
this
ring.
backdrop, Cat Williams
chilling.
took to Instagram
So,
to make
yeah.
a bold claim.
I'm
after
glad
Diddy's
you here,
arrest
Josh.
and
We getting into
detention.
all that,
He posted
baby.
a clip from the movie
About to
New Jack
dive
City,
in-
where Nino
dive
Brown
into
accuses
all
Kareem
that.
Akbar of leading his crime. In this version, Diddy's face is imposed onto Nino Brown and Jay-Z's face onto Kareem Akbar.
That's funny
The
as
caption
shit.
read, "Diddy about to snitch on everybody."
That
This
is
post
funny
sparked a
as
flurry of
shit,
reactions
bro.
and speculation, including the possibility of Diddy taking a deal with the authorities and leaking secret footage to incriminate other celebrities and persons of interest to the government. Other incriminating things were found at the mansion as well. Get this, more than 1,000 bottles
Right
of
back,
baby
gang,
oils
right
and
back.
lubricants were found during the raid at Diddy's Miami house. The question on both our minds is why? What does Diddy need an astonishing amount of baby oils and lubricants for? These items were allegedly used in Diddy's violent sex events, popularly known as freak-offs. Diddy is accused of inducing female victims and male sex workers into drug drugged up, sometimes days-long sexual performances. The discovery of these items in Diddy's house was alarming, especially with the details of how Diddy allegedly abused, threatened, and coerced women for over a decade. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, in a bid to explain why Diddy has that many bottles of baby oil and lubricants in his home, said, "He has a big house. He buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. Apparently, Diddy loves to shop in bulk." Agnifilo didn't seem to disagree with the indictment's claim regarding the number of baby oil bottles found in Diddy's house. In his words, let's just say it's a lot. The bottles of baby oils and lubricants weren't the only treasures found in Diddy's house. Upon gaining entry into Diddy's property, the officers conducted a routine search, which led them to a hidden room behind a bookshelf in Diddy's private study. Inside this concealed space, they discovered a cache of ammunition, including high-caliber bullets and several firearms. Authorities seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with obliterated serial numbers. As the investigation continued, the officers also uncovered a significant quantity of illegal drugs, including cocaine and marijuana, hidden in various locations throughout the house. The authorities launched a full-scale investigation into the origins of the ammunition and drugs, as well as Diddy's potential involvement in their possession. Reports state that prosecutors have been in touch with several witnesses who worked for Diddy and some of his accusers. There is now a possibility of more charges heaped on the ones Diddy has already. The FBI also mentioned that Diddy's guests who engaged in the freak-offs would need IV fluids afterward due to physical exertion and drug use. The investigation also extended to Diddy's financial records and communications. Detectives obtained warrants to search his phone records, emails, and bank statements, looking for any evidence that might link him to illegal activities. They were particularly interested in any transactions or communications that could suggest involvement in drug trafficking or the illegal acquisition of firearms. While Diddy remains in jail and his lawyer tries to prove his innocence, arguing that the freak-offs were consensual, there have been rumors claiming that there is an underground tunnel in Diddy's Los Angeles mansion. This tunnel supposedly connects to the Playboy Mansion, the former home of Playboy magazine founder Hugh Hefner. But what could have sparked this particular rumor? A tweet from Chartword about these two mansions and their proximity might have been the fuel that gave fire to this smoke. The tweet, posted with a view of how close the houses were, said, "Google Earth shows Diddy Mansion and Playboy Mansion practically next door to each other and on the same parallel as the Getty. What are the odds they're all connected underground?" With Diddy's hidden world, infamous freak-off sessions, and illicit gatherings involving multiple commercial sex workers, controlled substances, and secret recordings, the idea of this underground tunnel seemed plausible. After all, the Playboy Mansion itself has long been the subject of rumors about hidden rooms and secret tunnels. An investigation was carried out to verify these rumors of an underground tunnel connecting Diddy's mansion to the Playboy Mansion. And although there has been no concrete evidence to support the existence of this tunnel, it was discovered that there is an underwater swimming tunnel that connects to a grotto. The Playboy Mansion is already a maze of rooms and hidden spaces. While it's fun to imagine secret tunnels, there's no proof that any exist, especially one connecting to Diddy's mansion. With all the evidence found in Diddy's homes and witnesses telling their stories, it is almost impossible to see Diddy getting out of this one unscathed. But who knows? He just might have the perfect plan to escape all this. If you enjoyed this video, click on the ones showing on your screen to enjoy more. Things cannot get any better for Diddy at this point because just after he was arrested and detained in prison for numerous charges some days ago, some of his victims have come out with their own allegations against him. It appears the once larger-than-life rapper was also one of the most violent men in hip-hop behind the cameras. These victims have revealed shocking details of the assault and atrocities they suffered at the hands of Diddy, and I dare say the things these victims revealed will leave you shocked. 3 women speak out. Our story begins in the vibrant city of Tokyo at the renowned Seventh Heaven strip club. It was the early 2000s, and Diddy was at the pinnacle of his fame. Known for his extravagant lifestyle and larger-than-life persona, Diddy was a regular at high-end clubs around the world. On one fateful night, Diddy, accompanied by an entourage of around 25 people, made his grand entrance at Seventh Heaven Club. Among the dancers that night was Rachel Kennedy, a topless dancer who had no idea her life was about to change forever. Rachel recalls how Diddy, with his charismatic charm, struck up a conversation with her. They started drinking and talking, and it seemed like they were hitting it off. "We hit it off, we're talking, and he invites me and my friends back to his hotel for a party. I took the girls with me and we went to Diddy's hotel." Excited and unaware of what lay ahead, Rachel and her friends left the club and made their way to Diddy's hotel. They were expecting a lively party, but what awaited them was far from what they had imagined. We all knew at that point it was going to turn out to be just a party of one. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of a night that would haunt Rachel for years to come. As Rachel and her friends stepped into Diddy's hotel room, the atmosphere quickly shifted. What they thought would be a lively party turned into an unsettling and intimate encounter. Diddy began showing them videos of his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. The bizarre display left Rachel and her friends feeling uncomfortable and confused. He started showing us J.Lo, quote, S music videos back to back. It felt so weird. We were in his hotel room and he was showing us videos of his girlfriend. The night took a darker turn when Diddy invited Rachel and one of her friends to his bedroom, leaving the other friend in the living room. What followed was a highly charged sexual encounter. We went back into his bedroom and started having oral sex. We were all on his bed. Right when we were done, he was still naked, and in comes his head of security. Diddy's head of security barged into the room with a force that left Rachel and her friend terrified. The bodyguard's aggressive behavior made it clear that they were not welcome. His bodyguard came in forcefully. We thought he was going to stomp our faces in. Diddy just stood there, quietly putting his clothes on while his bodyguard tried to kick us out. Rachel and her friend tried to leave as quickly as possible, but the bodyguard's aggressive behavior made it a harrowing escape. He didn't say a word to them. He was just quietly putting his clothes on while the bodyguard was trying to kick them out the door. They got away from him and ran down the hallway. She said it felt like we were running for their lives. They eventually made it to the elevator and got out of there. Rachel's ordeal didn't end there. She called Diddy to ask why his bodyguard had been so violent, but he hung up on her. The entire experience left her shaken and confused. Rachel's encounter with Diddy was just the beginning of a series of events that would later be revealed.
I like how they put the animation when he said he hung up on her. He used the video of him hanging up like he was talking. The editing is sick. Hey, that's why I'm watching this video. The editing is sick. If y'all ain't catching that, that was so slick. Watch how he put the video of him hanging up, and he's like, yeah, he hung up with a broad.
Got away from him and ran down the hallway. She said it felt like we were running for. Made it to the elevator and got out of there. Rachel's ordeal didn't end there. She called Diddy to ask why his bodyguard had been so violent, but he hung up on her. The entire experience left her shaken and confused. Rachel's encounter with Diddy was just the beginning of a series of events that would later be revealed as part of his so-called freak-offs, highly charged sexual performances that have now landed him in serious legal trouble. The second woman who spoke out against Diddy was Thalia Graves. Thalia Graves, a name that has recently come to the forefront of a deeply disturbing narrative, was once a familiar face in the circles of the music industry. Graves' connection to Diddy began in late 1999 through her then boyfriend, an executive at Bad Boy Records. This relationship placed her in close proximity to Diddy, allowing her to attend numerous events hosted at his homes and frequently visit her boyfriend at work. Graves' presence at these high-profile gatherings was not unusual. She was often seen mingling with industry elites, enjoying the glamorous lifestyle that came with her boyfriend's position. In mid-2001, Graves received a direct call from Diddy, requesting a meeting to discuss her boyfriend's supposed performance issues. Wanting to help her boyfriend and already knowing Diddy, Graves agreed to the meeting. Diddy arrived at her residence in an SUV driven by his bodyguard, Joseph Big Joe Sherman. Graves accepted a glass of wine from Diddy, but soon after she began to feel lightheaded, dizzy, and physically weak. By the time they arrived at the recording studio, Graves was struggling to walk. Upon reaching Diddy's office, she lost consciousness. Graves later realized that Diddy had likely drugged her drink, as a few sips of wine had never affected her that way before. When Graves regained consciousness, she found herself naked and bound, with her hands tied behind her back with what felt like a plastic grocery bag. As she shouted for help, Sherman allegedly slammed her face down into a pool table. Shortly thereafter, Diddy entered the room naked, bent Graves over the table, and anally penetrated her without her consent. Graves was unable to move, totally overpowered physically, in addition to being drugged and bound. Graves screamed out in pain, but Diddy ignored her and continued the violent assault, smashing her head into the pool table when she tried to escape. Graves lost consciousness again, and when she awoke, Sherman allegedly slapped her multiple times and forced her to perform oral sex. Sometime later, Graves woke up on a couch naked and alone.
Yo, these niggas is... Yo. What did I just hear? What the... Yo. What? I thought they was gonna beat her to death. They was just trying to, you know, do the grown folk. You ain't gotta beat her up. Like, yo, hold up. I thought I was hearing an MMA fight. I'm sorry. It sounded like an MMA fight was being explained.
For
I'm
help,
sorry.
Sherman allegedly slammed her face down into a pool
God
table.
damn,
Shortly, Dix was
soon
struggling
as you
to
press
walk.
play,
Upon
damn,
reaching
it
Diddy's
sound
office,
violent.
she lost consciousness. Graves later realized that Diddy had likely drugged her drink, as a few
Hold
sips of
on,
wine had
go
never
back a little
affected her
bit
that
more.
way before. When Graves regained consciousness, she found herself naked and bound, with her hands tied behind her back with what felt like a plastic
right.
grocery bag. As she shouted for help, Sherman allegedly slammed her face down into a pool table. Shortly thereafter, Diddy entered the room naked, bent Graves over the table, and anally penetrated her without her consent. Graves was unable to move, totally overpowered physically, in addition to being drugged and bound. Graves screamed out in pain, but Diddy ignored her and continued the violent assault, smashing her head into the pool table when she tried to escape. Graves lost consciousness again, and when she awoke, Sherman allegedly slapped her multiple times and forced her to perform oral sex. Sometime later, Graves woke up on a couch naked and alone, in intense pain with burning sensations in her vagina and anus and bruising on her face and wrists. Still dizzy and weak, she called a livery driver that her family regularly hired and knew well. Graves was disheveled, crying uncontrollably, and suffering from agonizing pain. Upon arriving at the hospital, Graves' driver tried to convince her to report the rape and get a rape kit. However, Graves was unable to leave the car, shaking and crying hysterically. The fear of what Diddy might do to her and her family if she reported him was overwhelming. Graves eventually informed her then boyfriend of the horrifying events that had transpired. Instead of offering support, her boyfriend discouraged her from going to the police, allegedly telling her that it could negatively impact his own career. This response left Graves feeling even more isolated and helpless. In the years that followed, Graves moved multiple
That's
times,
crazy.
trying to escape the trauma,
All right,
and the threats she alleges came from Diddy and Sherman, warning her to remain silent about the assault. Despite the fear and intimidation,
crazy.
Graves confided in close friends about what had happened, seeking some semblance of support and understanding. The psychological toll of the assault was immense. Graves suffered from PTSD, severe depression, suicidal ideation, and intrusive thoughts. She even attempted to end her life, haunted by the constant fear and trauma inflicted upon her. Years later, with the support of her lawyer, Gloria Allred, Graves found the strength to come forward and seek justice. The third woman who has come out to expose Diddy is April Lampros. Lampros quickly found herself in the midst of Hollywood's glitz and glamour. She appeared in several high-profile fashion campaigns and landed minor roles in television shows and movies. As her career progressed, Lampros became a familiar face at exclusive industry events and parties. It was at one such event in 2015 that her life would take a dramatic and traumatic turn. The event, hosted by a well-known entertainment mogul, was attended by a who's who of Hollywood, including Diddy. As the night progressed, she noticed Diddy observing her from across the room. Initially, she thought nothing of it, attributing his gaze to mere curiosity or admiration. However, as the night wore on, Diddy approached Lampros with a charm that quickly turned unsettled.
Diddy see you
He
from
complimented
across
her
the
on her beauty
room.
and talent, making her feel both flattered and uneasy. Lampros, aware of Diddy's reputation and influence, tried to remain polite and professional. She had no idea that this seemingly innocent interaction would soon spiral into a nightmare. Diddy suggested they move to a quieter area to discuss potential opportunities for collaboration. Lampros, eager to advance her career, agreed, hoping this could be a significant breakthrough. They made their way to a private room, away from the prying eyes of the partygoers. Once inside, the atmosphere changed dramatically. Diddy's demeanor shifted from charming to aggressive, and Lampros found herself in a situation that quickly escalated beyond her control. According to Lampros, Diddy began making unwanted advances, ignoring her pleas to stop. His behavior became increasingly erratic, and in a fit of rage, he allegedly struck her, leaving
I'm not gonna lie, I do that now. That's the only thing I like a Diddy that I do now in real life when he get excited. When he did the jump, he's like, yeah, I do. Oh man, I took that joke. Whatever I want, I gotta have it. Whatever I want, I gotta have it. That's.
her bruised and terrified. Lampros managed to escape the room and sought help from a close friend who was also at the party. The friend, who wishes to remain anonymous, corroborates Lampros' account, stating that she found Lampros in a state of distress with visible marks on her body. The incident left Lampros traumatized and fearful of the repercussions of speaking out against such a powerful figure. She chose to remain silent, burying the
I'm a
painful memory and
monster!
trying to move on with her life. However, the emotional and
Whatever I
psychological scars
want,
remain,
I gotta
affecting her
have
career
it.
and personal life in profound
my
ways.
Diddy.
Lampros' decision to come forward years later was fueled by the courage of
Whatever I
other
want, I
survivors in the
gotta
Hash
have
Me
it.
Too movement. These women have come out to expose Diddy as his victims over the years. However, Diddy did not only have
Yo,
female
she
victims, he
scares
also
me.
had male victims. Lil Rod exposes Diddy. In February 2024, a man
Lil
named Rodney
Rod.
Jones, also known as
We
Lil
got
Rod,
12
shocked the
minutes,
world
10 minutes
when he
left in this
filed a
video, y'all.
100-page
Then we about to
lawsuit
move
that
on to some
extensively
more shit.
detailed many crimes allegedly committed
I'm
by
about to-
Diddy,
I'm gonna
including
see this
grooming
Snoop.
and
We already
sexual
started. This
trafficking,
shit
among
was
other
funny.
things, including serious allegations against high-profile celebrities and members of
Let me
Diddy's
roll
closest
up. Let me
associates.
roll
According
up.
to the lawsuit, Rod is a
Hold
musical
up. Let me
prodigy,
roll
and his
up.
talents have been used to produce and create music that has been used by some of the biggest names in the industry. It says he met Diddy in August of 2022 after he received a call from him, which requested his assistance on Diddy's up-and-coming album titled The Love Album, Off the Grid. This would be any up-and-coming producer's dream. Getting a call from one of the biggest names in music to be part of their first album in nearly 20 years would sound like an amazing opportunity. However, according to Rod, this dream would soon become a nightmare. The lawsuit states that from September 2022 to November 2023, Rod worked on and helped produce 9 songs from the album. That doesn't sound like that long, since we know albums can sometimes take years to finish, but what was strange is that Diddy allegedly required Rod to live with him for the entire duration.
That's
right.
weird.
For over a year, Rod was effectively spending
Why would you
months
wanna
at a
live
time
with
with
another
Diddy
man?
working on the album. Rod says that he missed birthdays, holidays, and important
Bro,
family
that-
events during that time. Sadly, missing out on his personal life was the least of Rod's worries, as the lawsuit claims he witnessed and endured many things that went far beyond what any
just sound like
producer
you
would
just
be
ran
expected
away.
to do. Things like sexual abuse, drug use, and
You ran away
distribution,
to be
providing
gay.
laced alcoholic drinks to minors, and many more
No
serious
offense.
crimes. What's even more shocking is that Diddy
But
isn't
that's
the
what it
only
sound
person
like.
that's named in the lawsuit. Many high-profile people.
You a grown man. You a grown man. Man, not even the best government job could keep me from my kids on birthdays and hot. Bruh.
Like the actor Cuba Gooding Jr., the Oscar-winning actor known for his role in films like Boys in the Hood. The lawsuit claims that Diddy groomed Rod into having homosexual intercourse with Cuba, and that he was even groped and sexually assaulted by him. Cuba, who's been accused of various crimes related to sexual misconduct, has broken his silence on it and has had this to say in his defense. Despite claiming to barely know Diddy and saying the case is ridiculous, the lawsuit shows pictures that appear to be Cuba getting very with Lil Rod. You've got to admit, whoever's in that picture looks very similar to Cuba Gooding Jr., and since his hands are all over Rod, the claims that he assaulted him might not be that ridiculous. Apart from Cuba, there's a whole host of names implicated in Rod's lawsuit. Like we mentioned before, a world-famous pastor known as Bishop T.D. Jakes was said to have been leveraged by Diddy to soften the impact the Cassie Ventura case had on his public image. While that alone doesn't implicate T.D. Jakes as being guilty of any crimes, it's got a lot of people wondering why he was so closely associated with Diddy and his crazy parties that have been notorious for years. In 2022, a video went viral on Facebook which showed T.D. Jakes at Diddy's 53rd birthday party. Even without the alleged criminal activity, Diddy parties have always been known as quite a sinful affair. So what was a pastor doing there? In the pastor's defense, a spokesperson came out to say that Jakes only stopped off at the party after a brief visit since he was in town. A massive part of many of the lawsuits against Diddy is the elaborate sexual nature of Diddy's parties and the so-called freak-offs that occur in them that are alleged to often have homosexual acts being performed. Many think it's entirely inappropriate for a pastor to ever attend a Diddy party, and it's safe to say they're right. We may never know for sure what went on at Diddy's 53rd birthday party in regards to T.D. Jakes, but Diddy's ex-security guard Gene Deal, who attended many of these parties, had a few things to say about it. He says that back in the day, the crazy stuff would happen behind closed doors, but nowadays it happens out in the open, suggesting that the bishop would definitely have seen some sinful behavior going on. Cuba Gooding Jr. and T.D. Jakes are among the long list of names that the Rod lawsuit talks about, but there are some that have been redacted which people are very curious about. Since the Rod lawsuit back in February, Meek Mill's name has constantly been mentioned due to people believing he was one of the redacted names. Since Diddy's arrest, a new viral leaked audio has been circulating that people claim is of Diddy having sex with Meek. Meek Mill has denied the previous allegations and the new ones and said the two things they say, we snitching or we generating hundreds of millions from music. It's not a coincidence we all getting snitches. Rod's case highlights cases of blackmail and allegedly that Diddy has footage of many famous people engaging in freaky sexual acts, so we're sure as the lawsuits progress more will be released. Lil Rod made another allegation this time involving Diddy.
But do you people really think we are going to get all those names? We're never going to get those names. Never are. Never going to get the truth. Like, America, wake up. Like the hurricane that's going on in Florida, that was man-made. Bill Gates got a weather machine. We about to dig into that. That's up next. Wake up, people. Wake the fuck up.
And another celebrity, Young Miami. The allegations made by Rodney Lil Rod Jones against Young Miami's cousin are nothing short of shocking. According to the lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, the events of November 23, 2022 unfolded in a manner that left him traumatized and seeking justice. The atmosphere was typical of many high-profile recording sessions, with music blaring, people mingling, and substances being passed around. Diddy, who was reportedly intoxicated, offered Lil Rod cocaine, which he declined. Feeling uncomfortable, Lil Rod decided to take a break and headed to the restroom. What happened next is at the heart of Lil Rod's allegations. As he was using the restroom, Young Miami's cousin, who was reportedly her assistant, burst into the bathroom. According to the lawsuit, she began groping Lil Rod without his consent. Lil Rod believes that Diddy sent her there to sexually assault him, a claim that adds a layer of conspiracy to the already disturbing incident. The documents detail how Young Miami's cousin allegedly dropped to her knees and began performing oral on Lil Rod's exposed. Shocked and horrified, Lil Rod pushed her away and attempted to leave the bathroom. However, the nightmare did not end there. The lawsuit states that Young Miami's cousin did not accept his rejection and followed him out of the bathroom. In a brazen and disturbing display, she started undressing and attempted to straddle Lil Rod, trying to have with him in the presence of Diddy and his staff. Once again, Lil Rod pushed her off, managing to escape the situation. The documents paint a picture of a chaotic and predatory environment where boundaries were blatantly disregarded, and Lil Rod was left feeling violated and helpless. One thing you need to know is that Diddy did not only violate strangers or people who were not close to him, as you have seen so far, he also violated people who were close to him, his ex-girlfriends. Diddy's ex-girlfriends expose him. We begin with Cassie. Cassie Ventura, better known simply as Cassie, burst onto the music scene in the mid-2000s with her hit single Me and You. Her sultry voice and striking looks quickly caught the attention of Diddy, the influential head of Bad Boy Records. In 2005, at just 19 years old, Cassie signed with Diddy's label, marking the beginning of what seemed to be a promising career. However, behind the scenes, a much darker story was unfolding. According to the lawsuit filed by Cassie in November 2023, Diddy's interest in her quickly turned from professional to personal. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy began exerting control over every aspect of Cassie's life, from her living arrangements to her medical records. What started as a seemingly protective relationship soon spiraled into a nightmare of manipulation and abuse. The lawsuit details a horrifying pattern of abuse that spanned over a decade. Cassie accuses Diddy of battery and forcing her to engage in sex acts with male sex workers. She describes a life under constant surveillance and control, where Diddy's intimidation tactics kept her in a state of fear. The filing claims that Diddy's controlling behavior began almost immediately after she signed with Bad Boy Records in 2006 and only intensified as their relationship progressed. One of the most shocking allegations involves an incident in 2009 where Diddy allegedly kicked Cassie repeatedly in the face, causing her to bleed. His staff reportedly hid her in a hotel room to cover up the abuse. The lawsuit also claims that Diddy forced Cassie to participate in freak-offs, where she had to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while he watched and filmed the encounters. These disturbing events took place in high-end hotels across the country, often leaving Cassie feeling trapped and powerless. The emotional and psychological toll on Cassie was immense. The lawsuit reveals that she suffered from memory loss due to copious substance use and experienced suicidal ideation during her relationship with Diddy. MRI results, which should have been private, were allegedly sent directly to Diddy, further illustrating his invasive control over her life. After enduring over a decade of abuse, Cassie finally decided to take a stand. With the
Alright, guys. Alright, but we wait till that. Whatever. Alright, but now we want to get into real quick, like I was talking about real quick. Bill Gates. But we about to look up my man. Shout out to my boy Jesse on Fire. I love Jesse. This is my man right here. I love this white boy. And not only gets into the facts like I do, and like I love. He's from my little theory group. So that's how I came across him. Came across him and all that. So shout out to Jesse on Fire, please. You know, if you want some real, you want some good stuff, man. It's always every day. Like he's always tuned in around the world. Like he started out doing like UFC, right? He was UFC fanatic. And then he got into the political stuff like we are now, like people should be now, right? So shout out to Jesse on Fire, man. He's a great content creator. He has another one with his wife It's called Plays with Matches or something. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong, but Jesse on Fire, love this dude, love this channel. Always come here, and it's along with a few other Candace Owens, a lot of hard factual, conservatives, I might as well say. But here we go. It's a Bill Gates weather control jump. You know what I was talking about.
Crazy website if I hadn't fact.
Yeah, I was already watching this, so yeah.
Bill Gates wants to hack the weather to save us from extinction. Are we talking about the same Bill Gates who wants to hack the human body to save us from extinction? The one who wants to buy up all the farmland, and then he wants to control how we transport food from one place to another. And then the same Bill Gates that wants to create the digital ID system that will verify that you've taken the thing that he made for you to put in your body as a prerequisite for you to get the food that he then produced and then transported to an area near you with guards and people who will make sure you don't get your food if you didn't do the thing that he wants you to do. That Bill Gates? And I assume that's the same Bill Gates that would do anything to make sure that this guy does not win the election that we just started voting for and in the states that are going to be affected by these weather events. It's going to be very...
If you guys didn't know, if you guys don't know, because a lot of people, you guys don't look up and stay in tune, because I don't know why. Bill Gates is trying to take over the world, y'all. Like, you heard it from Jesse. And it's hard facts. Like, you can look it up. Like, it's everywhere. Bill is not hiding this shit. You see it. He's not hiding it. He's trying to take over the world. He's trying to control the food. He has the railroad system. He owns, might as well say, 90% of America's farmland. He is he's trying to take over the world, full control. So what's left? Once you take over farming, you take over the biggest transportation, which is railroad, trains. There's no more dependable transportation to get you around the world than the railroad system. So he owns the railroad system, he owns farming, and now what's the last piece of world dominance? Controlling the weather. All right? Just watch this, people. Wake up. Watch this.
Very hard for people to cast their votes. We're talking about the same guy, right? Hey, guys.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like Trump. Trump doesn't like Bill Gates. Bill Gates, I think, is the one putting those assassination attempts on Trump, because Trump is standing in the way. And if Trump becomes president, which he should be, as November comes up, you guys should be ready to vote for the right, because it's right, not the left. It's the left. The left side is why this country is the way it is. And don't get me wrong, I was fooled when I was young. I thought left was the best. I grew up, I learned the truth. We run the right. Natives. We ain't black. So stop calling yourself black too. Stop calling yourself African American. If you don't have African in your family, you are a native. You are a Native American. All right? So next time you sign that little your little race box, yeah, they both corrupt. But you gotta pick the lesser of both one evil. Hey, we can't. Hey, if we could pick, shit, I wouldn't have had neither one. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot, I lost my train of thought. But that was funny though. They is though. Are you mixed? He said I'm mixed. He said yo. All right, cool. All right, well, all right. See, you fall into the very few. The very few that still have the African bloodline. Your bloodline, the African trait still, that's rare. Yeah. See, we all got native in us. That's dominant. That's dominant. Because everybody was mingling with the fucking Indians. And they ain't even their real fucking names. I hate that shit. Navajo. That's what I like to be called. My grandmother calls me a little Navajo. So hey, but I like that though. My heritage full of ownership of each and King Cherokee Chiefs. Yeah. See, I come from the Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah, and see, my great grandmother, she was like kind of funny with her English, like she was learning, like she was deep into her still in the culture and our family. My grandmother, my great grandmother, when she tried to speak English, it was like, ew. She's like sign and all that mostly to the newer generation. She used to sign and all that. Oh, I miss her. I miss my root. I miss my great grandmother. I miss them all. But ain't nothing like your roots, man. You gotta know your background, man. So yeah, don't be confused unless you fall on that few percent like my man Just. You know, most of you guys are native, so you gotta check that box. And remember, that's how they classify us. You know, but they especially pay attention to that. That's why they always ask your race. They asked it for a reason.
Just make sure I'm not being crazy. Like, the majority of people affected by this hurricane are likely to vote which direction? Why Bill Gates is investing billions to build an ecosystem in Tampa? George Soros wants to block Arctic sunlight. So when you pull on a string just to see where it goes, sometimes you find something so large that you don't even really know where to start. I would consider this story to be that. So we're on the eve of Hurricane Milton making landfall, and the predictions that I am hearing, well, I guess the word from local authorities are get out of Tampa or die is what they're saying. And the home that I was actually born in is in St. Petersburg, and my dad just walked me through the geography of where it's at. It's not going to exist tomorrow. You know, once this thing gets going, that home is going to be off of its foundation and gone. And they can say that with essential certainty. So what we're looking at is a historic storm that is going to bring unbelievable destruction, and it's coming 7 days after Hurricane Helene essentially destroyed country-sized areas in the southeast. We talked about that. Now, given the circumstances of the global incident that we had last time that we had an election, everyone being locked in their home, you know, everybody needs to take basically a complete earth-changing, society-changing incident that literally affected everyone. I'm like, it seems pretty quiet this year. You know, like seems pretty quiet given what happened last time. And I think maybe that was because they thought they were just gonna, you know, put the big guy down and that would solve the problem. And when that didn't work, you know, what's their backup plan? And all of a sudden you have the largest storm in the history of recorded history about to destroy the Southeast 7 days after another one just did that. And it's like, are they controlling the weather? And I said, are they controlling the weather? I said that just on you know, like a natural suspicion.
Hey, that hit home. Hey, you're right. I've been saying that all my life, Just. And people just stop, just like, bro, what does it matter what the color of your skin is? Like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, what's about your character? It's about who you are. I don't give a fuck what you look like. Shit is crazy, man. But like people Justin, people just stop looking at that. Like, man, the world would have been so much better, man. The world would be so much fucking better. Like, stop looking at people. I hate that shit. Like, and a lot of people don't understand the racial tension makes people do the things you expect them to do, or you like fear of them. Like when a Caucasian sees a black person, they think he's gonna rob them and all that. You know, like I be hating that sometimes. Like, and so you just, especially I'm trying to be saying hi. Like me, I'm like when I'm outside, I like good karma. Yeah, I like good karma. So I say good morning, I say hi, I speak. You know, but man, I don't know. It's like these people, some people just don't get it. All right. When I say that, the reason I said, you know, I say hi and all that is because you don't get the same energy in return, even though you give out good positive energy. People with that same energy do return it. But if you run across somebody with that motherfucker, but negative energy, just gonna come back negative. And don't let that deter you. I pulled out my debit card. She looked dumb. I even said, yeah, yo, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. And it's like, it depends on the situation with me. Cause I love to keep, you know, that shit, Justin. I love doing that, Just. They think I'm a steal. Man, what? You hear me? Like, yeah, I pay that money. I make sure I pull out some money. I pull out a wad. Damn. And get that bitch exact change. Get it. Hey, when you catch me on you catch me on a bullshit night? Like one of my bullshit days? Oh, yeah. I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to steal and some more. I'm going to give you what you Hey, yo. The pennies is treacherous. That's diabolical. Giving them pennies. Dirty. The ones you got to scrape up from the bottom of the cup, Joe.
And then I just started doing research today. Like, is there any of the same people, any of the same people that were involved in all of the global infrastructure creation around the other thing?
Welcome.
Shots, the viruses, all those.
What's up with your
Any
kids?
central figures have any interest in weather control? And boom, that was literally just a thought I had. Pulled on a string.
Ain't too
and,
much
oh my
going
God.
on. Ain't too much going on Thursday.
Oh my God. I have him sitting right there. I'm sure you can see who we're talking about. So let's just start right here, okay? And I'm telling you, buckle in, because your level of suspicion of this storm and whether it's being bioengineered is about to go through
look at him,
the roof.
Just,
if this guy over here
Bill
is a
Gates
person you
looks
do not
like
trust
a
as
fucking,
much as
like-
I don't trust him.
like the
okay?
old version
Watch
of
this.
Mandark. Yeah, hey, I don't know if you guys remember an old cartoon on Cartoon Network. It was called Dexter's Lab. Bill Gates, right here in this picture, he looks like an old version of Mandark. It was Dexter's arch nemesis, the other G. He looks just like him aged. Hey, Mo, that's how you know this dude is up to no good, Mo. Why the fuck is he geoengineering a fucking weather machine, Mo? But hold on, it gets deeper. Ma. Hey, it's about to get deeper though. Guess what? He, along with a company, owns Tampa. He owns Tampa. And what is going on in Tampa right now? Wake up, guys. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Bill Gates is among a dozen individual donors and 14 foundations backing the first stratospheric solar geoengineering experiment out of Harvard. It's called Stratospheric Controlled Perturbation Experiment, or SCOPEX. A high-altitude balloon will lift instruments about 20 kilometers into the stratosphere, where it will release less than 2 kilograms of different naturally occurring chemicals, like calcium carbonate and sulfate.
So, right, Bill Gates has been focused on the weather, in case you can't tell, and engineering the weather. And there's a lot more meat on this bone. Like, where does Bill Gates own a lot of property, Couldn't be Tampa, right? No way. Yeah, it couldn't be Tampa. That would just be way too much of a coincidence.
It
for
would
to
be, right?
Oh, is that what that says? Why Bill Gates and Jeff Vinnick are investing billions?
Jay! What a coinky dink. Wow. Bill Gates and Jeff Vinnick are investing billions. What a coinky dink. That is back in November 8th, 2016 is when this article came out. Pay attention, guys.
To build an ecosystem in Tampa. Maybe that's a coincidence, but we'll look into that.
Maybe it's a
more. By the way,
coincidence.
send this to your friends. Specifically, send it to your friends that make content. Send it to your friends on social media. Text it to them. Make sure everyone gets to see this, because it's just one of those things, man.
Yeah.
I'm not. Do I know
want y'all
for
to
sure
pay
that Bill
attention to
Gates
this.
is creating this hurricane? Nope, definitely not. Just pointing out things that seem interesting to me, because that is what I do on this channel.
Yeah. All right. Hey, YouTube, Trovo. There's speculations. I'm not saying Bill Gates is holding a PS5 controller and playing Twister with Hurricane. All right, I'm not saying that. Jesse's not saying that. We're just saying, we're just showing the dude You know, so just a funny little situations. Like, one of the things that make you go, I wonder.
We'll take a look at this too. Let's go back here real quick though, and we'll continue to run through this. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well if you're interested in listening to me talk about things. I'm not always this serious, dude. Now remember the story that I told you guys about with Iran sending assassination teams to try to take out President Trump? You want to know what's frustrating about that is if you're smart enough to know why that might be true, then you also know why it might also not be true. You go to the left-wing media and they're going to say, oh yeah, there's 100 different assassination teams. You go to the right-wing media and they're like, yeah, there are, but it's like not Iran, it's the deep state. And you're like, what on earth is going on? Ground News is the first news comparison platform that helps you see through bias and manipulation. Their app and website gathers related news in one place to highlight important perspectives. No one on the left has seen this. So go to groundnews.com/JOF. If you use my link, you get 40% use to research my videos like this one by subscribing. You're accessing a better way to read the news while also directly supporting my work. There's a QR code on the screen. Obviously, you can use that as well. Sometimes I talk about other things. But here,
we gotta go fuck with
Jesse,
y'all.
Hear other ideas that are coming out of Bill Gates right now.
Any of their power source.
I'm sorry. Let me go back real
quick. We need a team.
So
we need to get the woke team.
The video that I showed you, the first one, that was 6
years
ago. Okay, the one about them testing the geoengineering, that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
So this one is 3 years ago. Still.
So natural gas shut down, and that was the biggest thing. The wind shutting down was a very small percentage, and that was just because they hadn't weatherized it. You know, even North Dakota has wind that works at cold temperatures. There are two really valid points here, though, which is we're going to have more of these crazy weather events.
So, I mean, listen, dude, I don't know. It sounds pretty confident, right? It sounds pretty confident about the weather events that we're going to have, and that was a pretty weird thing to say about them having wind that works in cold climates. I don't know. I mean, again, I have no idea what that means, but here's this, too. Bill Gates' venture aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. What could go wrong? So that's in 2021. It's actually almost 4 years ago that this article came out. So Microsoft billionaire founder Bill Gates is financially backing the developing of sun-dimming technology that would potentially reflect sunlight out of Earth's atmosphere.
All right. Do y'all understand that? Do you understand that? All right. And I'm going to show after this, I'm going to paint the picture, and I'm going to see if I can find on here. We're going to do this web search, y'all. We live, baby. We on the road to 1,000. We're going to hit this 1,000. From 1,000, we're going to shoot at the 5. From 5, we're going to shoot it up, baby. We're going to run it up, brother. We're going to run it up, because we're going to make sure that everyone that's inside the Dead Wolf community is at 1 million. We're going to do that. That's our goal. We want every member that's a part. That's why we need you guys to join. If you guys, if you guys ain't even content creators, ain't even streamers, you guys love to, game. And spill and chill, kick it, because we got it all here at Dead Wolves, baby. It's all here at Dead Wolves Gaming. You gotta come mess with us. It's all fun, it's all love every day. We gotta join the Discord. I mean, the links are all down. I'm gonna drop the new invite link in the chat, Chatiana. I got you guys. Y'all been rocking with me. I love that, Mo. I love that. Rocking with y'all been rocking with me. I mess with that, Mo. So, here we go. Got one for y'all. Drop this down in the Chatiana for y'all. That's the Discord link down in the Chatiana. Join the Discord. It's all love here.
So, as I get into this, let me just make sure that I'm being crystal clear on my central thesis, okay? Do you think there's anyone on Earth who wants the big guy to get elected less than Bill Gates? Do you think that there's a person who hates that guy more? Like, he sees that dude as his number one global adversary for power. Because if you haven't put this together yet, Bill Gates is one of the most powerful people in the history of the world, if not the most. Okay, and he is trying to remake the world, interestingly, in a way where he controls basically every single piece of infrastructure globally. He's gonna take on climate change. Oh, how are you gonna do that? I'm going to have technology that controls the weather. I'm going to have technology that dims the sun. I'm going to have technology that sucks carbon out of the air. I'm going to have technology for that. I'm investing in the technology that's going to do the nuclear power. I am going to control all of that. Well, what about food production? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I'm going to be doing all the farming. I am the largest farmland owner in the United States now. Anything
scary.
else, Oh, well, obviously we need to be very, very cautious and serious about, global pandemics. That could wipe out the whole entire world. Well, what do you think we should do about that? Oh, well, actually, I have a digital ID system that's going to make sure that everybody is always up to date on their shots. Oh, where are they going to get their shots? Don't worry, I've got that covered as well. So food, shots, the control, the tracking, the weather, the power bases. Am I forgetting anything? Well, what about how are people going to get from here to there? Oh, transportation, you mean? So shipping and transportation? Don't worry, I've got that covered as well. I've got that covered as well. As a matter of fact, the way I thought of that, personally, now I'm talking as myself, when him and his wife got divorced because she found out about his connections with Jeffrey Epstein, she left him. That's a true story. You can ask her about it.
Yeah.
I was like, let's look at their divorce, their agreement, and let's see what she asks for. Because he's talking, He's talking at home. It's the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So what is she interested in? And I remember one of the very first things that she got was like a $2 billion, I don't know, don't quote me on the exact number. It was like $2 or $3 billion stake in a railroad company. And I was like, railroad company. Okay, so what does that mean? It's like, okay, so he's buying up all the farmland. Okay, well, cool. How is food going to get from one place to another in a world that he controls? Oh, railroads.
Trains.
Rudimentary way to get food from one place to another. Railroads. Okay? So here is my hypothesis before we get back to the evidence. I think Bill Gates is trying to create a global world that he controls everything in.
And it makes
food,
sense what he's
energy,
doing. People got to
climate,
wake up. Bill Gates
everything.
is silently taking
Pandemic,
over this
everything,
fucking
every
world.
single thing.
Actually,
And I think Donald Trump is
Kamala
standing
Harris is not
directly
running for
between
president.
him
It's
and
Bill
progress
Gates, 'cause
on
Bill Gates
his,
is backing Kamala
Project 2030 or
Harris. If y'all
whatever
don't
he's
know
trying
that,
to do.
Bill Gates is the biggest.
And so I think he'll do
backer
anything
she
to make sure that he
has.
does not get elected.
So
anything.
Who you think is
including
going
as
to
an
be
example,
in office,
if he
running
had
the
the
office
technology
if
to
Kamala
create
wins?
a storm,
Bill Gates.
creating a storm. So we've established that he's openly
don't
wants
want Bill
to
Gates
block
to run
out
this
the
country,
sun,
y'all. I'm
right?
telling y'all.
So now I think we'll move
Look
over
what
to
he
this
already
article
doing
right
in
here,
Africa.
where Bill Gates wants.
Look what Bill Gates. He already got a grip in Africa. In Africa, they already mandating those chips. So all them babies that's about to be born, they have to get that chip in them. That's Bill Gates. Oh, all right. It said 4 of them. How do I say? Hey, we got, hey, Jess, you gotta come in the Discord, Mo. I hook you up in the Discord. Yeah, hit me up when you're in the Discord. I mean, man, I'm sitting right here. Let me get up in the chilling channel. That's my room.
Emotional damage.
All right, but back to it, laugh. One more. All right.
Wants to hack the weather to save us from extinction. Seems a little bit relevant given the conversation, you know what I mean? And then we're going to get into his involvement in Tampa, Florida, which, by coincidence happens to be where this is likely to make landfall. And then I'm going to show you what Bill Gates wants to do to
I know, all right, so you said that TikTok. Hey, just my Tiger could do that TikTok. I don't do TikTok. Nah, to link my. Yeah, Tiger did the TikTok. I don't do the TikTok. Yeah, just I don't know about the TikTok jump, but everything else I can help you with. But I don't know about Captain Tiger can help you there. Nah, you ain't miss nothing. Captain Tiger can help you with that TikTok thing. I can help with all the other platforms. But TikTok, I ain't really kicking. Oh, you know what, baby? I got you right here for you, baby. Ain't you miss nothing. You ain't gonna miss nothing. But kick it back, come on. I bet.
You know what I mean? And then we're going to get into his involvement in Tampa, Florida, which, you know, by coincidence happens to be where this is likely to make landfall. And then I'm going to show you what Bill Gates wants to do to society if people question what he is trying to do. Okay? So, yeah, it just seems like the right thing, right? Because all I'm doing here, I'm just reading articles that are in public. I am not, I've stated nothing that is true, untrue, whatever. I'm telling you what a suspicious person would think about these stories, right? So how Bill Gates wants to hack the weather to save us from extinction. The Microsoft founder is funding experiments to cool the Earth's climate, but are they safe? In 1991, a major eruption from the volcanoes and ash, 25 miles, yada, yada, yada. Don't care about volcanoes. Okay, so as we inch closer to catastrophic temperature rises, the question is increasingly being asked, can we hack the climate to keep us cool? More importantly, should we? Okay, so there's been a shift. I'm sorry, I skipped a very important thing here. A few days later, EU called for a global agreement to ensure no countries are conducting experiments alone with our shared planet. Right, because Bill Gates is just doing that. So let's just skip over to the Bill Gates portion of this. Bill Gates has given $300,000 to Silver Lining and backed a Harvard-led project to spray calcium carbonate, the stuff in heartburn tablets, into the atmosphere above Sweden. The project was abandoned in the early phase after protests from indigenous groups. Opponents of geoengineering, among them Greta Thunberg, focus on two problems. It won't work, and even if it did, it's too dangerous. The key problem is it's untested, unforgivable, so on, so forth, etc. Now, since I just looked at in an article, right, in an article that shows, here you go, stratospheric aerosol injection. But I saw a picture of a gentleman that I know pretty, is pretty relevant to these conversations. Let's just do something together. We are going to find out together. Of course, dude. So George Soros wants to block Arctic sunlight. So if you see Bill Gates and a climate project, and you happen to search George Soros and the same type of thing, you will literally always find George Soros next to Bill Gates on almost all of these things, okay? I had no idea. I thought of it right now. I thought of it on the spot. I just figured I would do that so we could do that together. Big shock, you know? But let's just move over. You guys get it, right? I mean, do you guys need to see more than this to have the level of suspicion that I do? No, okay? So let's move over to this part, okay? Why Bill Gates and Jeff Vinnick are investing billions to build an ecosystem in Tampa. Don't hear it from me, man. Hear it from Redacted.
15-minute city. It will happen through the Tampa Moves plan. Yes, you heard me right. Tampa, Florida is on the list to become a new 15-minute city. That's right. The 40 acres of waterfront property is owned by none other than Bill Gates through an investment fund. Waterfront property in Tampa, Florida. Now, thanks to Patriot's Voice for that little Bill Gates.
There you go, live. There it goes. You heard it from a white man. Bill Gates owns Tampa. And what's happening in Tampa right now? Yeah, he evicted Tampa with a weather machine. And now he's about to rebuild a 15-minute city. Mark my words. Welcome to your new world.
It's part of the story. I knew that Tampa was on the list among Portland, Oregon, Portland, Maine. There's a bunch of other cities right now that are sort of on that target list to become 15-minute cities, and Tampa is one of them. And right now, of course, in the eye of a hurricane. But again, Patriot's Voice. I didn't realize Bill Gates was actually behind it. And
he is. So moving back over to that story right there, let's just take a look at this. 10 years ago, Jeff Vinnick retired. This is from 7 years ago, by the way. Jeff Vinnick retired from Fidelity Investments after managing its high-profile yada yada. Okay, so let's go here. Vinnick decision experiment. So throughout his own investment fund, joined by Bill Gates, Cascade Fund, Vinnick acquired 40 acres of land for a multi-billion-dollar transformation of the vacant waterfront into a planned community. The complex will host a whole USFK. Bottom line, these guys basically bought. They bought Tampa together. Okay. And so here you go. It's impossible to talk about Florida right now without mentioning Tampa. And if you look here, Bill Gates, here you go. These guys bought a $3.5 billion Water Street Tampa project, financially backed by Bill Gates and Jeffrey Vinnick. 55-acre mixed-use development project of the. Okay. Bottom line, it's going to be a 15-minute city test run, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to remake the world into these 15-minute cities, and there you go. Tampa, Bill Gates. There it is. Now, let's take a look at this though, okay? Because this is really shocking. What does Bill Gates want to do about people who question his ideas? For global control, right? You're literally talking about a person who is trying to implement things that give him literally control over every single person in Western civilization or all of civilization in the long run. And when people question him, this is how he wants to handle it. Do you think that there have been some reasonable questions to be asked about his last go around? The new way of fighting things that can make you sick? All the research that he did and some of the practices in terms of the research and maybe the places that he helped fund that then released it, like all that stuff. You think maybe we could have some questions that are reasonable? Like people who, matter of fact, how about this little number right here? Okay. Young people, heart attacks. So the what is behind the rise in heart attacks among young people? And what you would find in this article is that now here we go. Where did it go here? Heart attacks are increasing in young adults under the age of 40, including their 20s and 30s. Okay. It's something like it's either 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 people who is having a heart attack now is like under 40 years old. 1 in 4, 1 in 5. And that's in the last 2 to 3 years. I wonder if we can think of anything that's happened since then that might be relevant to that conversation. Can you guys think of anything? Does it seem like maybe there are questions that we might want to ask about things that have been implemented over the last couple of years?
Bill Gates.
I don't know, but let's just see what Bill Gates thinks we should do about that. Here you go.
CEO and co-founder Bill Gates, billionaire, suggested an artificial intelligence program that would ban harmful speech.
We should have free speech, but if you're inciting violence, if you're causing people not to take vaccines, where are those boundaries that even the U.S. Should, have rules? And then if you have rules, what is it? Is there some AI that encodes those rules because you have billions of activity and, if you catch it a day later, the harm is done.
Gates published a...
So I just want to make sure that I translate that into like words that you can understand. Okay. Or let me just actually reframe exactly what he just said. Okay. So given that he is the #1 global investor in the thing that he just referenced, okay, #1 in the world, he basically controls all the power infrastructure in the European Union, in the United States, and in many other countries related to how they roll those things out and how they mandate them, so on and so forth, etc. It all rolls up to him. And if you think that that is a hyperbolic thing, I'm telling you, go watch the documentary, Who is Bill Gates? You will have to go onto BitChute to watch it, but you will enjoy it. And then you can go fact check it. I wouldn't send you to some crazy website if I hadn't fact checked the things that are on there. It's all legit. Okay. So when you consider that, okay, what he actually just said is we should get an AI which does moderation that human beings could never do because it'll catch it instantly because it works fast and all that. And if they tell people that they should question taking the thing that he is the arbiter of, the thing he makes money from, and the thing that he is using to implement global control mechanisms over all people on Earth, then that should get deleted and the people should get punished. That's what he recommended. Okay, so just forget about what it is, right? Forget about what it is. He's like, you know, the thing that I have an enormous, like the largest vested interest ever for people doing the thing. Well, if they see information that they should not do the thing, we should ban the person that shares that information that they shouldn't do the thing, rather than have a conversation about it. Okay. Think about how insane that is. Okay. His position basically is that those things he's talking about, there is nothing to talk about. There's no conversation, any piece of information that might keep people from taking it. They should ban that information and ban those people. Are you kidding? There's nothing to talk about. Do you understand how those things work? Like, do you actually understand how they work? Hey, if you think you do, and if you think that that does not require some conversation, you're out of your mind. Do you know what an adjunct is? Do you know what the things are that are in there that make a person have a larger immune response to it to make them more efficient? It's poison. It's poison. They put trace amounts of poison into them, which in most cases is safe, and it makes people have a larger immune response. Okay? But they will not allow any mainstream funding to see if maybe those adjuncts are not safe for everyone, right? If it's safe for 9 out of 10 people, but let's say 1 out of 10, that's probably a large estimate in terms of the people who are going to, but like, how about 1 out of 50? And the 40, the person, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 49, and then 50th, and it's like, oh, Russian roulette, boop, your brain is melted. You're telling me that we shouldn't be able to talk about whether or not that's a reasonable thing to do, or whether we should reformulate, whether we should make some new modifications to the recipe? Like, we can't, that's a conversation no one can have. Anyway, point is, he's in weather modification. So, and
there you have it. Bill Gates is trying to take over the world, ladies and gentlemen. He is trying to take over the world. You guys need to wake up. Let me see. One more live, because I gotta go to a parent-teacher conference. We'll be back later. We coming back later. More hits. One more for y'all. One more for y'all, all right? Hold on. As you can see, I really be into my content, y'all. I'm really into my content, the music. Something I wanted to show you guys. Here we go, guys. A good laugh before we go. Before we go, guys, I love y'all. That's how much I end my lives with a good laugh. All right, we're gonna do some serious shit, talk some shit, but I'm always end it with a laugh, y'all. I'll make sure y'all laugh. Make sure y'all leave here with a laugh. Y'all leave when y'all leave Dead Wolves Live. Y'all gonna leave with some educate, some knowledge, and I promise you a smile. I don't want you ever to leave this channel unhappy. Nobody in Dead Wolves Gaming will leave you unhappy. We guarantee 100% satisfaction. But how about some good old Diddy memes? How about that, y'all? Y'all on that? Yeah, come on, y'all. Let me fuck with that. Get some good old Diddy memes.
1,000 bottles of baby on the wall.
1,000 bottles of baby
on. You lay it down, rub them all around. 999 bottles of baby on the wall.
I'm sorry. 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the wall. 1,000 bottles of oil. You lay meat down and rub them all around. Bro, do you know what 1,000 bottles of baby oil look like? Yo, that's crazy. I seen this shit. Somebody actually showed 1,000 bottles of baby. I say, bro, there is no way. He probably had like 500 baby oils and 500 lubricants. Like, there's no way. One bottle of baby oil lasts about 10 years, Mo. Look at me. I'm a real good man in the bed. Ask my ladies. I love to use a little bit of baby oil, rub down some cheeks. But I don't need 1,000 bottles. The one lasts me about a good 10 years. He said 10 minutes. He funny as shit. He said 10 seconds.
Not the Diddy booty cream.
Booty cream is crazy. Why the
I told y'all.
Hey, if he ain't a prophet.
A prophet if I've ever seen
one.
one.
No bullshit, Mo. If he ain't tell us.
Waking up after a night at the Diddlers?
Yo, that's sick. Oh, that's fucking wild. Hey, yo, now I'm never gonna look at that movie the same, Mo.
Nah, this is actually crazy.
That's crazy, waking up.
Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
No, you said we gotta protect Diddy. No, we gotta protect the niggas he said top the cake. Hey, no, we need to protect the niggas that's locked up with Diddy. Fuck that, Mo. Oh, yeah, we gotta protect Cat. Yeah, we gotta protect Cat.
PewDiePie.
Puff, oh, yo, that's funny as hell.
Crazy.
Puff Daddy. Puffy.
Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, PewDiePie.
P. Diddy foul. P. Diddy foul.
It's interesting to see the name changes throughout the years. In 10 years, we're going to see have you or somebody you know attended a Diddy party? If so, you may be entitled to compensation commercial.
I'm tired as fuck. He said, oh my God.
And I'm going to be mad I never got an invite. Justin Bieber leaving a Diddy party.
Oh, that's wild.
All right, y'all got to chill.
Hey, you got to chill, Mo.
And I was like, baby, 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 oil. Baby,
Okay.
baby, baby, oil.
That's crazy. And I was like, baby, baby, baby.
There she was, just walking down the street,
Singing doo-wop, diddy, dum, diddy, doo.
Nah, because why the camel just gets it straight?
Doo-wop, diddy, dum, diddy, doo.
Now,
Mount Ratemore is fucking diabolical. That is some diabolical memeing right there, boy. That is, hey, Mo, that is diabolical, Mo. They got the Bill Cosby face, Mo. Oh, my God.
All right, y'all gotta chill.
Hey, yo. Yeah. He said,
imagine having sleep paralysis and you see Diddy.
Hey, nah, though. For real,
and he starts
though.
chanting, take that, take that, take that.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Petroleum dynamite.
That's funny. Petroleum dynamite.
Dildo Baggins.
Dildo Baggins. Hey, Mo.
Diddy made sure nobody's booty was dry.
Hey, y'all.
At least he was considerate.
No, bullshit.
P. Diddy and R. Kelly? Step predators.
Step predators. Step
nah,
predators.
Ellie Boo, you wild for this one.
That's crazy.
When you finally get in the tub after being at the freak off for 4 days straight.
Oh, no, Mo.
Lord, he got Shamar, too.
That's Shamar, Mo.
Diddy Long Legs.
Diddy Long Legs.
What is wrong with y'all?
Diddy Long Legs. Hey, that's crazy.
Little Diddy, boy bye.
Little Diddy, boy. It's so childish.
Diddy had IVs ready for them folks, man. Imagine getting till you dehydrated. And all I was asking for was some blue Gatorade.
Some blue Gatorade. Hey, Mom. Hey, now that's treacherous.
Peeking over the shades is crazy.
That's crazy. The peak.
Diddle me this, diddle me that. Who buys baby oil buys the bag?
Who buys baby oil?
Nah, that don't even look like Diddy. That just looks like a generic black man. Lock the son that looked like Diddy up too, just in case.
Hey, yo, lock the son up that
Yeah,
look
y'all
like
better
Diddy.
keep an eye out on little Diddy Jr.
Just in case. Just in case.
Diddy
The
gonna be in
bet
jail
is
slamming the soap down on the shower floor.
He gonna be
Man,
slamming.
y'all are so wild.
He is, though. He said slamming the soap on the shower.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Not the. Hey, read the paper.
Nah, but peep the newspaper.
Hey, yo, see. Hey, yo, they wild.
The Lord of the Loot.
Lord of the Loot.
Come on, y'all.
These niggas is treacherous, Mo.
Even Biggie knew to keep an eye on Diddy at all times.
Hey, yo, chill.
And I thought he was just cockeyed.
Hey, nah, even Biggie knew to keep an eye on Diddy at all times.
Diddy Shades of Grey.
Diddy shit.
Is that Justin in the
This
picture?
shit is diabolical.
I gotta chill, man.
Diabolical, bro.
Me at Diddy's
Internet
party
is
patiently waiting on my
undefeated,
turn.
bro. Internet. Hey, yo.
Y'all have no
I'm
shit.
done. I'm done. I'm done.
I know who you diddled last summer. This is crazy.
What the fuck? No, Mo, no.
Me at Diddy's party patiently waiting on my turn.
No. No. Get the fuck out of here, Mo. I'm sorry, Chet. Chet, I'm so sorry, Chet, but that shit's fucking hilarious, bro. That's the funniest shit I seen all year. He said me at Diddy's party, patiently waiting my turn, Mo. And if y'all never seen the show, what was the name of the fucking show he was on? I love that show. He's a gay dude. He's real life gay. He was a gay couple, Mo. Oh my God, I love that little show, Mo. That show funny as shit. But Mo, hey, that right there was fucking gold. That was the best one I've seen so far. That motherfucker made me walk home. Oh, man.
Y'all have no chill.
No fucking chill, Mo. Oh, my God.
I know who you diddled last summer.
I know who you diddled last summer.
This is crazy.
This shit is getting diabolical, Mo. It's like, you didn't
R. Diddy, the internet remains undefeated.
Imagine
Why
you
does kind of
did
look like
it. You
Scooby
can't
Doo
come
if he was
back
a
from
human?
that. Shit crazy.
Diddy after being cellmates with R. Kelly?
I got peed on.
Johnson & Johnson CEO knowing that Diddy's next order isn't getting placed next month?
Hey, yo, chill. Johnson & Johnson, mad as shit. Hey, but no, that is facts, y'all. That is facts. Later, when I go live later, I'm going to show y'all that's facts. Johnson & Johnson from the 90s all the way up till Diddy got arrested. Their profits was always through the roof. Now, let's see what they next month look like. Let's see what it look like next month. Nah, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Their stock, Johnson & Johnson stock was up there until Diddy got arrested.
They mad as hell. Sore as top.
Sore as hump. That
Y'all gotta
right there is clever. Sore as hump.
Can you survive 5 nights at Diddy?
Nah, that's
I don't know. Give me a blue Gatorade. I'll give it a shot.
He said, give me a blue Gatorade. I'll give it a shot.
Sean Combs, Cassie, and Meek Mill star in Booty Juice.
Booty Juice. That's treacherous. That's treacherous. Booty Juice.
P. Diddy discovering JB in 2008.
Hey, yo.
Nah, this one's out of pocket.
Out of fucking pocket,
Diddy
bro.
presents Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
If the glove don't fit, use lubricant. Diddy.
I'm dead, bro. If the glove don't fit, use lubricant.
Magic Conch, will Diddy ever oil me up and me in the ass? Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Hey, yo. People got too much time when they have, bro. Too much time, bro. You can't do nothing out here. Don't be loafing out here, y'all.
TikTok rappers, if Diddy offered them a record deal in a heartbeat.
Oh, dead, bro.
He did it.
He did it.
Leave Mike out of this.
Yo, leave Mike out of this, bro.
Diddy? No diddling.
No diddling. Yo, the fucking bandit mask is
Diddy
crazy.
gets caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. First 48. Not slick enough. That's a smooth ass title for real. Diddy in the prison showers when he realizes that he's surrounded by a whole lot of men willing to clap cheeks.
Hey, yo, he in meat heaven.
In meat heaven.
Nah, meat heaven, Mo. Meat heaven.
Ask they out what Diddy would look like in the WWE.
You're a boy in a man's world.
Hey, nah, that's treacherous.
And I'm a man who loves to play with boys.
Whoa!
No, wait a minute.
Whoa!
Nah, the AI been fooling with the Diddy memes.
The AI even with the shit.
The diddler done finally got caught. Oh, that diddler ain't caught up with you, buddy.
Oh, that diddler. Hey, that's diabolical.
This is probably exactly how I felt to be at one of his freak offs. Grand Theft Booty Online.
Yo, hey,
Is this a real game?
This one right here, you see Diddy holding the guns? Yo, I'm dead, bro. Go ahead. I ain't even see
When you're the
it.
first
They
one to
had
fall
Meek
asleep at
Mill on
Diddy.
that joke. Oh,
Alright, Trey, you gotta chill.
you gotta chill, bro. The first one to sleep at
Bro,
Diddy,
who did that?
Hey, that's crazy.
Not P. Cosby.
Not P. Cosby. P. Cosby crazy.
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
Oily
Bro,
he
what
is.
is wrong with the internet, man? What the fuck be wrong?
And I bet Diddy won MVP of the freak offs
I'm
too.
done. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro.
The hotline to join Diddy's party in the 90s? Call now. 1-900-490-FREAK. $1,000 bottles of baby oil? Diddy walked into the freaky party line. Looking like the Silver Surfer.
Hey, yo! Hey, chat. Chill, chat. Before I go, chat, I got one more laugh for y'all. Hey, that meme, this meme, I'm about to shit on this meme. I'm about to tag up with this meme. Hey, he really was the Silver Surfer. Watch this. Now, remember the white towel in the hallway with Cassie, right? That's not the first time we seen Diddy in the white towel. I shown this in the beginning of the live. I'm going to show it for y'all because y'all here. Watch this. This not the first time we seen Diddy in the white towel. Why are y'all tripping? He was oiled up and in a music video. Like, he been telling us he does this shit. All right? He been doing this for years. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all some shit. I'm about to show y'all some wild shit. It's your boy Diddy. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to see your boy Diddy? Huh? When he first showed us him in his white towel? You guys? Huh? I don't think some of you guys weren't old enough. But here's a little history. If you're trying to fact check me, I'm going to fact check myself. Here's the video. Here's the video, buddy. Here's your video, buddy. Here's the video, buddy. Here's the video. Okay? Here he is. Here's your boy. Here's your boy. He's a wild guy. He's a wild guy. Check it out. Check him out. He's a wild guy. He's a wild guy. First time.
Yeah, what up? The shiny suit man. I know you've heard money.
Now what I say? Huh? It's not the first time we seen Diddy in a white towel. Huh? I tell you. When I seen that video of him running down that hallway holding a towel, you know what I thought of? I thought of this video. I was like, wow, what if he was doing this exact thing in a bathroom and Cassie was running out? And it made me run back. I was like, yo, it's not the first time I seen this nigga in a white towel.
Name before. You know, whether it was out the mouths of other rappers or, you know, whoever else wanted to say my name, Shiny Suit Man, but did not want to say my government name, Sean Combs.
Oh, my bad, Live. Can y'all hear it?
Some of you may even know me as Puffy, Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy. But I just wanted to get the record straight. And when they talking about the shiny suit, they talking about me. And oh yeah, next time say my name. If you really a man, just call him Shiny Suit Man.
Bro, that is wicked. That is wicked. That is wicked. All right. If you got, I'm sorry, I turned my mic volume up too high. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't mean to yell at you guys here. But if you guys didn't pay attention, he said if you're a man, then call on Shiny Suit Man. Why? Why, man? I'm just saying. All right, man. We gotta stop giving Diddy a fucking pass, Mo. Diddy's been talking like a fucking transformer since 1993, and he wants to go on club. He won't go on the Breakfast Club, talk about some. I don't even pay attention to what I be saying. Mo, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, bro, you say the most wildest shit. You say the most wildest shit, bro, and people act like they don't want to hear it. It's crazy.
God only knows what happened this night. Matching shirts with a little man in between. You know they went the freak off. R. Kelly, when he sees Diddy at the jailhouse.
I'm being real with you because I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
They finna be best mates. 1, 2, Diddy coming for you. 3, 4, he going in your back door. 5, 6, baby was in the mix. 7, 8, he don't care if you straight. 9, 10, Diddy go to the pit. How I imagine LeBron showing up at Diddy party. Hey, yo. Sean Johnson and Johnson. And all this time I only thought he sold alcohol. And baby oil was his biggest venture. Their flesh is his fantasy. The human centipede Diddy. The aftermath of a Diddy party? Tell your whole crew to red bottom bamboos. This is revolutionary work. Y'all must be stopped. Alright, y'all, that's it.
Oh shit now. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, live, I was just on the phone with a good connect, seeing it live. About to get some new promo. About to get some new promo. And starts the work November 4th. Oh yes. So when I do my overnight shift, y'all gonna be coming with me. Y'all gonna be seeing clips, all that, be showing y'all how to do some shit, fuck around, show y'all some other side of the world. And we gonna do a poppin'. Hey, this winter about to get mean. It's about to get mean, y'all. So I don't know. It's 1:36, guys. Sorry, guys. It's been 2 hours. But I got 3 hours alive for y'all later. Don't worry about that. We coming back with more hits, more drops, more of that in that blooky bloop. I love y'all, Mo. Y'all stay real. Dead Wolves Gaming. Follow all them links. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. I mess